We're almost there. We're about to get there.
Besides just, we're almost there. 15 minutes on the clock for Nintendo. They gotta sell this game.
They really do gotta step up today and figure out why this game is worth $80.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hope this is not just like a recap for people who have already seen it. We don't
I hope
like
not.
that would have been better suited as a trailer, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think we're gonna see more stuff. I don't know how much more, but I hope that it's enough for people to be like, yeah, I can see why this is $80.
All right.
I mean, Mario Kart TV is not a bad idea either. They're dragging
there we go.
It's 9 a.m.
Yep, there it is. It's starting right now.
It started?
All right.
Yep.
It's starting Mario Kart Racing. Oh look, it's Mario Circuit.
Yeah, it's the new Mario Brothers circuit. Hey, look at
also, this is a remix to the Super Mario Kart theme.
I just heard it. You were right about that when you told me about the.
Yeah,
that it sounds like.
All right.
Yep.
Bowser Jr.
Welcome to the Mario Kart World.
Here we go, guys.
Whoa.
Available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Whoa. Okay.
What kind of races
Hello.
await
Bowser
you?
Castle?
Wait.
Yeah, whoa, what the
Mario
frick?
Kart World.
Hold up.
Oh,
You'll
Joshi.
aim for first place in
You guys
each
are gonna be ahead of
Grand
me.
Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert,
Okay, that's really good.
I caught up. Hey, Daisy, my girl.
Whoa, that's a big
That's a big map.
world.
Nah, it's huge.
Very
Races
huge,
are
yeah.
held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this
Wait.
world. And
Where are
you
you
can
guys at?
freely drive between them.
It's a P-switch.
Yeah, P-switch.
Yeah, look at him.
We're only
Yeah,
at the
this is
starting line.
Over.
Nah,
guys are
this was
confused.
really
Some of
good.
the courses
You're
I-
behind me.
waiting for you.
Either you're behind or
Here
you're
we
ahead.
go.
Because I see the dinosaur. I see them racing on.
Yeah,
Courses.
We're talking about
Yeah, courses.
The courses now. Okay,
Yep.
so I think we're
Courses are found throughout the world.
Yeah, now they're showing
inspired
courses.
by their surrounding
we're like slightly linked up.
Yep.
Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore.
All right, new courses.
Let's see.
Ride the ridges and roads on Mario
Mario
Brothers
Brothers
Circuit.
Let me put a bit volume.
Yep.
AKA the Mario Kart
And
Stadium of
cruise
this
the
game.
curves around the canyon. You can't miss it.
Nah, this is a good looking first track though.
See the sights and structures of
Crown
Crown
City.
City.
Crown City.
You can even soar in style down Main Street.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, she looking
Drift
good
along the
with
rapid
that.
Salty,
motorways
salty
of
Speedway.
Yep.
Speedway. And make
Thanks,
a
Salty. How do
I
I
can't
say
get
about
over.
you?
I can't get over how good this game looks. Though I'm gonna try not to lose my freaking emotions again today.
Cool in the snow.
This was shown off in the treehouse. This is a gorgeous track. Ice Ice Outpost. Most of these ice will.
See, this looks like a better Rosalina course.
It
looks like the
does.
Rosalina.
It is.
It does look great. Boo Cinema.
Boo
Was
Cinema.
this in the treehouse?
Boo Cinema.
I don't think so.
No, this is a sick track though. You go through
This
the
oh,
movie screen.
Oh,
Hey, Cinema.
Hey, the Behemoth.
Cinema thing.
Behemoth.
In addition to lots of new courses,
All right.
there's
Toad's Factory.
Of course, they gotta show that off.
Yep, they're gonna show off some
Thank
classic
you.
Peach Beach.
Oh, that's Peach. Yeah,
Yep.
that's
With no
almost
PS rocks.
recognizable.
Warren Shipyard.
Warrior
and more.
Shipyard.
And more.
Nostalgic
And more.
courses from
Okay,
past
so
titles
they're
are also
not revealing their whole
here.
hand.
Now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world.
All
Where
right.
races can happen during the day.
Oh boy,
or
we're
at
gonna have to
night.
look all over the place. Look at this.
Look for yeah, we gotta look for them and see if we can find them. Characters.
All right, guys.
Races
Characters.
familiar
I was
characters
kind of
like
expecting they were gonna spend more
Mario.
time on the courses, but I'm glad that they're not.
No, I'm glad too, to be honest.
Aha! I am here.
and Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Plus,
There's
Little
the
drivers
Jones.
like
Gotta represent.
Goomba.
With the Goomba.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Spike.
Spike.
And that's right.
The cow,
The
baby.
cow.
Let's go.
It's Moo
Use the
Moo.
Moo
Racers
Moo.
are waiting and ready to roll.
Wait,
Select your character.
there's already
Yeah,
a white
look.
Yoshi
Your
there.
vehicle, then you're
Yeah, no, the costumes
Yeah,
take up both
the
of the
costumes take up
spots.
the
I don't
Yoshi
know how I
spots,
feel
yeah.
about that.
Characters
Yeah,
and vehicles
they're
each
taking
have
over the
different
spots.
stats, so make sure to find the combo
And also no
that suits
no cart
you.
parts.
No card parts,
No,
but we.
they didn't announce that during the treehouse.
It's just like this.
There are
Honestly,
two
I guess
main
it- I
styles
guess
of
it-
racing
it
revving
is
up in
that-
this
Wait,
world.
oh yeah.
Green Knockout Tour.
And Knockout Tour.
so these are the two they're focusing
In
on.
both modes,
Yeah.
up to 24 drivers can participate. The most
Oh, this sounds like a classic battle theme from
Yes,
Mario
from Mario Kart
Kart.
DS.
It is a classic
Right.
battle theme.
The only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road.
Yeah.
Look out for cars that shoot
Huge
bullet
bonsai bills.
attacks
Those are
from
bullet
Hammer
bills.
Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear.
Grand Prix.
Hey, that's that
Oh,
one.
wait, that remix. Hold on. That's Luigi Raceway.
Free.
Yep.
With the
Oh my
So
god.
Oh, no, it's Wario
Yes.
Stadium, right? Wario Stadium
And
came
more.
back.
Grand
Oh,
Prix
Wario-
races
love
are
this
held
music.
proudly
Oasis.
Wario Stadium came back. Oh
You'll
wow.
race through 4 different courses each go.
Yo, that remix is
This is one of my favorite songs in
Damn,
Mario
that sounds
Kart
really good.
64.
You'll start off racing.
Also,
around Mario
one thing
Kart
I hope Nintendo starts doing, day one launches on Nintendo Music with the soundtracks.
I agree on
Yeah.
I really hope so, man.
I really hope that they do that more.
I
They do
need- I
that
need
more
to
than
do
For
often.
the first time, you'll need to drive yourself to the next course in Grand Prix.
Oh yeah,
Don't sleep at the
This is the
wheel.
intersection thing.
the section thing.
And if you
Ooh.
conquer all Grand Prix cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will
Wait.
appear.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, you have to beat the
Next up is
Yep.
a new mode.
Oh, good. That's as much as I want. Good. Don't show off Rainbow Road.
From
Just be like,
Golden
yep, it's
Rally
here.
to Ice
Good.
Rally.
It's-
Yeah, we know it
These
exists.
extended races
Yeah.
take you from one end of the world to the other.
Yeah, they said it's Tease Rainbow Road at least.
We know it
Get
exists, and
ready
that's
for a
it.
sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race.
Alright, elimination race, finally.
Yeah.
Speed towards checkpoints.
God, I've been waiting for this for like 3 Mario
You don't
Kart
make the
games.
cut.
It's about time they
You're
put this
out
in.
of the running.
Three Mario Kart games, we're playing like SRB2 cards to like get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, literally.
The
We've seen this
competition gets
Yeah.
more intense as you close in on the checkpoints.
Look at Bale's using that bullet
You've
bill.
got
Let's
to
go.
drive to
Woo!
survive
It's basically
the
kind of
knockout
like
tour.
if
So
you
keep your
I
eyes
kind
on
of get the
prize
F-Zero
and
99
aim for
vibes where
first place.
if you rank out, you're out.
Yep. It's pretty much everything. Yeah.
Items.
Oh, weapon time.
Oh, here we go. They'll explain
Items
everything.
can drastically change the outcome of a race.
Let's see what they got in here.
Here are some new items that'll help you out. Coin shell.
Coin shell.
When you throw a coin
Hey.
shell, coins will
That's
appear.
a pretty bust item to
Now's your
get you up
chance
to 20
grab
coins
them.
quickly.
Just
Yeah.
don't let
Yeah.
the
Mario,
rivals
Super
Super
cash
Mario
in
Brothers
first.
2.
Yeah.
Represent.
Ice flower.
Ice,
With the ice
flower.
flower,
But it may
you can
backfire.
freeze out
But it may
rivals
backfire on
and
you.
send them
Your
spinning.
opponents may get the
Hammer.
coins before you
Aim
do.
the hammer in an arc, and
All right.
nailed it. Hammers also stay on the course for a short
Nailed
time
it.
and can be used to
Oh, wow.
knock off rivals.
All right.
Mega Mushroom's back.
The Mega Mushroom's
Yeah,
back.
that was
Yep.
shown off in the original trailer.
So you
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it's back, baby.
Got
Use the feather
now you
to
can use the
jump
I
feather in
wonder
the
if you
race.
can use the feather to dodge a blue shell, though. That would be nice to know.
Yep, look, see, it did.
Maybe
I'm-
even discovers
well, red shell.
unexpected routes.
Yeah, red shell.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's a-
Comic.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw some
With
people
comics
in the
magic, your
demo.
rivals
Wait,
will transform. What other mysterious
Oh, what
effects
the
will
hell?
happen?
Charging
yeah, they
shots.
also into a character. I think that's one potential way to unlock
The lower your
characters.
placement, the more likely you are
Probably.
to find items that'll turn the tables.
Yep.
Alright.
So when you get items, go for
Lightning.
it.
I do like the look
About
of
7
how
minutes
happened
in.
They use the
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
And if you're new to the Mario Kart
Hey,
series,
Down
there are
Jungle?
added support features to help you
Yep.
along the way.
Are they talking about the accessibility features? I guess.
Yep.
Yo, that remix, though, fuck.
Yeah, holy
include-
shit.
Auto use items. Huh,
Smart
that's new.
steering, which helps you stay on the course.
Well, yeah, we know that from Mario Kart 8.
Tilt controls, where you
I'm using tilt
join on
controls.
two
Oh, well, there you go. That's
Tilt
back.
control.
Use motion controls to steer.
Yeah!
Well, I know they're selling the Wii
And
wheel.
if you
Got
Yes,
two
it
wheels.
is.
Joy-Con 2 wheel, you can feel like you're really driving.
Yeah, we got tilt controls. All right. Wait,
Alright, so now
Alright.
is this the free run mode?
Ooh,
Yep, looks
how
like
about a
it.
quick break? A snack sounds good right about now.
oh, Yoshi's.
Hey, look, it's a drive-through.
I was talking about the costumes.
Here at Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go.
Oh, that's some sick Yoshi music.
Dash food.
Yep.
Mm. The
Take
Yoshi
a bite,
burger.
And you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
Yep.
Mmm. I like the blue shell patch on
Eat
that.
some sushi.
That's a
and-
sushi.
Wow.
Sushi.
Whoa.
Oh, it's just look from Odyssey.
Yep.
Nice.
Once unlocked, these outfits
The
can be
yukata.
selected from the character selection screen.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's not just a
Good.
burger.
Who knows what dishes
Oh, it's
a
and
cartoon?
or outfits you'll
Oh my
Oh,
god.
literally, it's all. It's
Kebabs.
Yeah.
Chips.
Worldwide
And
food.
Clark is gonna like that one.
Yep.
Shit.
It's the reference from Game
That
and
was a nice
Wario.
detour. Now,
Oh, the ice
back
cream
to the
toad
action.
dad.
Found the little
Hey,
Luigi.
Luigi!
Luigi.
I'm a pepper pizza!
New tricks.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the trick
New
system.
tricks that'll help.
Okay,
you
let's see how
ace
this works.
tricks.
I'm curious about this one.
Yeah, me too, actually.
It was a lot.
You can now use a charge
Yeah.
jump
Charge
by
jump?
holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge
Yeah.
and release to jump.
Ooh.
Huh.
What?
Use this to
Can,
leap
can,
over
you have to say, can you like jump over shit with that?
Oh shit!
that's pretty
Oh, you
sick.
can? Wow.
Wow,
Can you like dodge
nice.
shields with that too,
dodge
possibly?
attacks from your rival.
Yes.
Possibly.
That's
Oh my
pretty
All
dope.
right.
Okay, now that
Good.
is fucking awesome.
You can wall ride for a short period of time.
Oh, and there's walls in there too.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna have a field day with this.
That is that's some Tony Hawk shit right there. That is some Tony Hawk shit.
So close.
close.
I'm gonna have a field day with this.
Be kind and
Rewind.
Oh, come on. All right.
We got
No, I mean,
rewind.
to its original
no, that's a
position.
good feature.
Oh, does it rewind?
Wait. Is that what is that
Nice,
for?
made
Single
it.
player?
I guess.
This can come in handy when
What the
mapping out
fuck?
how
I didn't
to
think we
best
need
approach a
that.
course.
I'll take it. I'll take the rewind.
Interesting.
All right.
All right.
It's
Keep in
cool.
mind, though,
Nah,
your
good for those that
roll
won't
will still
practice.
move normally when you rewind.
Can I say a rewind feature in a Mario
okay.
Kart game is interesting?
Can we use it free roam and when
Using free
playing
roam when playing
races
races.
solo?
Yeah,
see?
Loads of
That
modes.
makes sense.
All right,
Oh,
here
we
we go.
wait.
Boom battle.
More
Oh.
races.
Please let Boom Battle be a fucking
In
sudden
time
death
trials,
mode again.
it's you
Let's
against
see.
the
Alright.
clock.
Time
We got
trials, of
time
course.
trials.
Here you
Of
can
course,
race
time
without
trials is
any
back,
other
obviously.
competitors.
Mario's Famicom
And
Grand Prix look.
If you go online,
Hey, wait. Oh, that looks like his WarioWare look.
ghost data from racers around the world.
Yeah, sort of. Sort of.
Look close to
Also,
the
Mario
front,
Kart
Spike.
Stadium remix.
Yeah.
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 Customize the
Oh,
rules of the
yeah. We got.
race in
We do
versus
have
race.
teams.
Okay, good.
Course
You
selections
can use the
open.
classic rule
Okay.
set of running 3 laps within the same course.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
you-
go.
so
That's
that-
not
you-
confirmed.
Drive the distance from one course to another.
Okay, see, there it is. There's the options for that.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Even take the
yeah,
road less
yeah.
traveled and choose
You can either
routes
go
that
straight
aren't in
routes
Grand
or you
Prix
can go
or
like
Knockout
the
Tour.
the original
Yeah.
way.
That's cool. You can
all we
basically
need.
customize to go anywhere on the map.
Up to
3
24
teams, 4
drivers
teams.
now compete.
Oh,
All right. TNT for
nice.
games.
Oh, that's crazy.
We got yellow and green teams now. 4
That's pretty
teams.
sick.
Oh, dude.
All right.
I mean, continuing with 24, then
Yeah,
yeah.
it makes sense. Hey,
Battle mode.
Locally or online
Uh-oh.
in balloon battle. Use items
Wait.
to burst your rivals' balloons.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, they're actually arenas. I
Wait,
thought it was a racetrack for a
there's
second.
actually
Yeah.
exclusive maps.
Corner is
Play
back.
runners.
The gold by collecting the most
My
coins.
favorite battle.
Yes, Big
Racing
Donut.
or
Well, so-
battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
Big donut, baby. The
Oh, hey, there's Chad.
Yep.
Alright, there
Free
you go.
roam.
All right. So
That's
only corner runners and boom battle so far. No
Racing,
no way to get round up. No shy thief.
wherever your
What
heart
bomb
Intro
battle?
update.
At least not yet.
Nope.
Let's see what we got.
Wait, music.
Ride the rivers.
This
Oh,
music.
nice.
Hop on Battlefield. Nice.
Battlefield.
Bomb on Battlefield. Okay.
Drive the desert.
Pokey.
You can basically drive however you want.
I never thought I would hear Bomb on Battlefield here. I'm so happy.
You
Oh
can
my
go
God. What do you
wherever
what do you-
Wow.
what do you think, you are, Xenoblade?
edges of the world.
Like, I wonder how
Oh,
big
P-switch.
this free. I wonder how big this free roam is gonna be.
P-switch.
There's a P-switch over
All right.
there.
Oh.
All right. Sonic
Hey,
Frontier
there's a
style
P-switches.
objectives.
I figured this would be the
Across the
case. I
world,
mean,
start
it makes sense.
So different objectives to get to the goal.
Armadillos?
Driving ability outside of races.
So we have missions. All right, got it.
Okay.
Hidden
See,
coins.
this I'm
Getting
see
coins,
that,
the medallions.
I'll take missions.
that's what I
Ooh,
was
look
thinking.
at
This would
I
be the
got some
case.
good look there too.
Ooh,
So
nice.
take the scenic route and explore.
Ba-da-ba.
Also, during free roam,
Of course, the
take
camera.
photos
Yep.
whenever
Man,
you want.
hearing this music just makes me a little sad because then imagine if they would have done like a Mario 64
Look at the
remake.
camera.
They can change poses too.
Choose a frame to decorate. And
That's pretty
All
dope.
right, nice.
All right, easy thumbnail
that
maker.
one's a winner.
Yep.
Yep.
However you want it to be. Yep.
Cat and Toad.
Fun with everyone. What else?
Everyone. All right. Looks like it must be over, guys.
Up to 4 players can race in
It's,
split
13 minutes in.
screen on the same
Yep.
Yeah.
system.
4 players in one system.
Wait, this is Mario 3.
The game also
Yep.
supports mobile wireless play.
Yep.
Please somebody. Again, I really hope that the Wi-Fi
Oh,
is
it
fixed.
works.
I hope it works.
They're just showcasing how it works.
Yeah.
And up to 24 players from around
Yep.
the world
Knockout
can
tour,
join a
battle.
race
Nice.
or battle
The VR
in
points are
online
there
play.
still, of course.
Yeah.
That's a battle mode right there.
Yep.
Heh, nice try.
Play with friends online. Yep.
All right, here we go.
Wait.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends join you.
Oh, nice. So so now we just wait in the open world.
That's good.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep. You can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world.
All right.
By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location.
That's cool.
That is good. Hey guys.
Wiggler.
Battle or race with custom rules. Or
Alright, when you say custom
ride
rules,
together. Make this road trip your own.
I wonder what they mean by that.
You can also
oh
take
nice.
Oh, nice.
photos along the way.
Hey.
That's more your speed.
The original 8.
Yep.
That's pretty.
Yep.
That's nice.
That's very nice.
And
Of course, game chat.
of course, because they're promoting this feature, so they have to.
I'm not surprised.
Enjoy an
Yep.
expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use the built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's really cool that they
No.
jumped up, I would say.
Oh, there's that truck.
Are you kidding me?
Or take a back seat and watch each other's game screens.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I was dying. Holy
If you
shit.
have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera, you can enjoy seeing your
can imagine
friends'
people
reactions.
making-
while
Hey, it's
playing.
the guys from the Jamboree game.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Who's
Yeah,
going by?
I just had a weird split second that it just showcased
Wait, who just passed me?
just a pause on my
You'll
stream,
be
but
able
now
to
it's back.
tell
for some
in an
reason.
instant.
Yeah.
Aim a shell and
Weird.
bullseye.
That's kind of that's like kind of funny.
That's funny.
Yep.
And when playing together in person on the same system.
Well, it's trying to be back like the Mario Kart
Kart
GP.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, at least
Oh, that's neat.
at least you only need
That's
one
neat.
camera if you're doing
I was
local.
wondering how they
Get
did
ready
that.
to face off with your friends.
You know, that's dope. I'll give it that.
Yes, that's fun.
Alright, kudos.
Yeah. All right. Looks like they're starting to get ready to wind down, but
Rolling Stone.
What yep.
Yeah, this is the end of it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, that's fine now. It just paused my stream for a second. That's okay.
Yeah, it's probably on your end, but yeah, on my
yeah,
end
that's
it's running fine on my end. All right.
Yeah, but now it's good. You know, it's just
Hey, the snowman.
Yep.
snowman.
Nah, this game looks really hella good.
A
Yeah.
transcontinental
Oh,
race
there's
around
helicopters
the
you can
world
run
is
into.
just around the
Okay.
corner in
Mario Kart
Mario
World.
Kart
Yep, June
World.
5th.
Available exclusively
Alright, well they're
on
still saying
Nintendo
that's the
Switch
launch
2.
title.
Yep.
A hardware
Yep,
bundle
and
that
the title-
includes
the
a
date is
digital
still
version
set.
Oh,
of
wait.
Mario Kart World will also be available.
Multiplies last.
Limited through fall 2025.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
I hope I can get it beforehand.
All right. Cool.
Well, that's basically it. Like they mostly they stuck to like basically a lot of like the surface level stuff.
But like,
yeah.
there was some pretty good new stuff. Amount of new stuff. I actually thought there was gonna be a lot less new stuff, but other than the free roam. But at least like now with free roam, we actually got a lot of stuff that I was expecting. Mission mode is definitely something that I'm glad we got with that.
Yeah, basically overall missions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm really, honestly happy about that, and I don't feel
Okay.
too much about everything because I'm pretty.
Nah,
sure
I'm glad
that
Rainbow
there's
Road
some more
didn't get
stuff.
shown off. That's all I was kind of hoping for.
Yeah.
But they didn't
They-
show it off.
all they did was the tease, which was good.
It's a good tease, honestly, and the tracks themselves is good. Versus mode, I'm excited that they did this with the. You
Yeah.
can either do it with one track and you don't have to do the intersection.
I figured that was going to be a thing, but it's nice to have that confirmation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
Honestly, that's gonna be fine. I'm also totally fine with Grand Prix being this thing where it is actually intersections with each of the tracks. I'm totally fine with that. To be honest.
The track count for this game is easily much bigger than the 8 Deluxe, even with the booster course pass. Ah, interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The free roam looks very good so far. Again, I like the fact that they're really using that, like they're using that overworld, because like rather than waiting in a lobby, you know, the standard lobby that we've used for the last 10 years, like it's like you don't have to, like, you can just like go around and fuck around and do stuff which will, like, you know, add to your game, you know, if you go to Yoshi's or whatever, and
Yeah.
then like have a friend like drop in, and then like, you know, you guys free roam around. Again, I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, like I remember there was a part where like they fell off the track and there was still like more like available. Like it seemed like there was like just so much that was like really untapped. Like for those who like really going like you know, exploring around, you know, Forza Horizon cruise style, it's for those explorers type. Like they're really like would like that. Like I think there's like a lot of like little things that they can put in there as like a little like mission mode.
Yep.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah. Like for me,
Indeed.
in regards to in regards to this direct, I I personally think, in my opinion, like for someone like me, I definitely think there's a lot of cool stuff there. But like I also feel like for anyone that's coming in and they're wondering about this game like a casual fan, this may or may not be for you in regards to this direct, but for me, it's definitely for me. But
no, it's definitely still a day one purchase. I'm kind of excited for the mission mode style gameplay coming back.
Yeah, like it's just gonna be like for stuff that people wanted to do for completionist sakes and getting some nice little rewards and such. That's honestly really cool, neat detail that they did, because really I would like to do stuff not just roaming around, you know. So this is a good thing to see.
Yeah,
right. I'll say that like RBW said, like I think it helps emphasize like how like these tracks like are so they really are like the verticality like in this tracks like I never thought like normally with Mario Kart track they feel very specific, you know, like in Mario Kart 8 like we had the ends of gravity and like maybe it would like diverge here and there, but like this one like that wall ride part where you like wall rode like the side of like freaking like Sky High Sunday up to the side, like that was crazy. Like and then, like,
there's a lot of like gameplay mechanics that are going to be like figured out.
Yeah, like optimal routes are gonna be like really found by people. You know, like there's gonna be a lot of things here that people are gonna be able to dig up and like and see. And it's gonna be interesting to see like what they find out for these tracks like as we reach like launch day and beyond.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like how was I gonna say like going over the general thing here like again like how can I say like I was gonna stick to like the battle modes for a second. I think like in time they will add like those other modes like Renegade Roundup.
Those will all be back. It's just a matter of a future update.
Yeah, I know Mike was still wondering if Doom Battle was gonna be like elimination style. Like we don't
even know that. 100%.
We don't know that yet. But like the biggest thing that they dropped was like you can up to 4 teams basically.
Yeah, that is a big deal though. That's gonna be kind of dope.
Yeah. I think those teams like definitely is gonna be like interesting to see. Again, 24 players, you know, again, like
six players per team. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It makes sense, but I am curious to know when we do eventually see much more about what online, because I really wonder how that's gonna work with when you do a tournament. Like, how would even that would work if they put it into teams? So I don't know if they want to still do 2 teams or if they really do split 4 teams when you do a tournament. I'm curious to know more about that.
I think it'll split down, honestly. Like,
yeah, more likely.
The fact that you can do it, I feel like it's like a guarantee, more or less.
Yeah. I'd just like to know how like good for balancing wise, because it's a lot to take in for just having 4 teams, because that's a lot. I mean, I'm not surprised considering that's a lot of people we're racing with, but I'm just wondering like how would it work for balance wise for just the game itself. But you know, I'm all for it, honestly. This is really good.
Yep.
Yeah. Going back for a second, like it seems like again with the open world concept, like it seems now the idea is that if you if you complete all the Grand Prix modes, Rainbow Road will be unlocked. So it's Rainbow Road like another level on top of like the stages. Like we don't know like how large it's gonna be.
Oh no, I am perfectly excited for the fact that it's left up to the imagination. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see like a glimpse of it, because when I saw how underwhelming the fucking space station was in Mario Kart 8, I was hella disappointed.
Yeah, like
absolutely.
Like I remember like when I first saw the Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road, I was hyped for it at first, but when I actually raced on it, I ended up not liking it at all. But whereas
I totally get that.
I mean, it's a solid Rainbow Road for what it is, but I'm like,
yeah, I'm thinking that maybe this time around, like the way how to do Rainbow Road is that it's gonna be an open road, but like they'll have sections of it that act as like courses.
Yeah, and
I think that could be the gimmick here, like an open Rainbow Road.
Open Rainbow Road, like there has to be something major like that. I feel like there's still more that they're hiding that they really want to hold close to their chest.
I'm kind of glad about that. Leave some of the stuff up to the imagination for a few months.
Yeah, like the one thing I wonder, like the one thing I want to try out is the whole rewind feature. Like, I kind of want to see like how that's going to work. Wow, I was not expecting that at least.
Yeah, I was not expecting that rewind. That was weird.
That was kind of handy because like I never really normally when I think rewind feature I think of those of like retro games. You know, rewind after you fuck up like a boss or jump or something. Like in
I agree.
Granted, again, it's only in free roam and like solo races, but like it's interesting to see like how.
It's a good thing because really this is a thing where people want to experiment for things like knowing how shortcuts work or how you can try to wall run on a wall and just to see everything else, you know, because it's a really nice feature that I never thought I would need. But hey, you know, if I want to get better at games, then you know this is a good way to just get better at it. You know, that'd be great.
I agree.
In a way, in a bizarre twist of fate, it's kind of like besides like time trials, like this is how you like lab shortcuts in Mario Kart.
Yep.
I guess that's the best thing I could think of.
The answer to that question is no.
Sam, no.
None of us.
None of us got in.
Yeah.
None of us.
Yeah.
None of us.
But by the way, judging by where they ended up shooting that rainbow comet at the end of the Grand Prix thing, that pretty much confirmed the location of the map on the Korean website that showed off the icon by accident.
Oh, really? So that's how that works. Okay.
So yeah, Rainbow Road was basically where I thought it was going to end up. That leak was legit.
Yeah. So basically, like, if it turns out that Rainbow Road is going to be like its own like thing, as opposed to like if we have different sections of Rainbow, like we have a big Rainbow Road, but we have like different sections of it, like its own world. I could honestly see that being like the big feature that I still don't want to spoil from Tears of the Kingdom. For those who haven't played yet.
Right. Like I feel like that could be like the gimmick where it's like Rainbow Road, it's an open road, and if you fall out the Rainbow Road from like a certain point, you fall into like the actual area. Because
in Tears of the Kingdom, like that feature that they teased, they did not show it whatsoever in any of the trailers. So
I'm glad for that. It's up to the imagination.
So same thing here.
All we knew was like the sky. You know, the depths were like completely ignored. We're completely like just hidden until like we got to the game.
Yes.
Again,
I'm pretty sure Rainbow Road is going to have its own cup. By the way, it's not going to not be the last cup of the thing. You got to just beat the other 7 cups first.
Yeah. No. I know. I think it's entirely possible with that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not even a question. Like after all the 7 cups are beaten in Grand Prix, Rainbow Road's going to be in the special cup. Who knows? Maybe they're not saying anything because maybe they'll just have 4 Rainbow Roads worth in its own cup.
Yeah, sure.
That would be pretty sick if they had its own Rainbow Road that was like 4 courses long. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Also, RBW sending me like their write up of like from when they were at the Switch experience.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Like,
also, it'd be pretty sick to have a mix between retro and the new Rainbow Road all mixed in one for like a Rainbow Road Cup in the sky.
Yeah, like we could probably get like we could probably get like multiple like new Rainbow Roads, and like if I like the main Rainbow Road that I want to see is the one from the DS. Like the one in the GameCube, I could kind of expect that, but the DS one is the one I want to see.
Unfortunately, that had a better shot of being an 8 Deluxe. I don't see that coming in here.
Yeah, no, I agree as well.
No, but I'm saying like
missed opportunity, but
no, but I'm saying like if
we can to hear the music of each of the Rainbow Roads, you know, like if they're bringing back the old ones, I want to hear the songs.
But like,
I'm sure.
But like,
oh my god, I was not expecting Battlefield.
Well, now I have a theory. I have some theories now with this game that I like to see just where they go with, like, because see, after watching the Mario movie, just seeing that big Rainbow Road in that, where
I mean, if they base off that, I won't be mad about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Really. If they do that, I mean, honestly, that would be a really cool thing to see.
Actually, I don't think we've ever had a Rainbow Road in the daytime, unless you're counting the first Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Arcade GP.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah,
it's like Mario Kart.
Listen, we got N64 Wario Stadium though. At least they finally remade that track.
That's a good way to see, because man, hearing the music of Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 64 again, man, because I love the way how they did it in Mario Kart 8 with the rearrange on the song.
Nah, but they did it even better here.
It's so good. Holy shit! And Bubble Battlefield. I wonder where do you hear that ones particularly? Because that I am gonna listen to that all day. Because holy shit, that is some good.
I would really hope that like at least like maybe if not on launch, at least like a couple weeks after, put the whole OST on Nintendo Music.
Yeah.
No, I agree on that. They better not sleep on that.
That's what I think they should do. But the other thing
if not, I'm gonna just end up downloading the rips from people.
The rips.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, I just noticed that there's a little Easter egg in when you look at when you're introducing those food bags. There is that little telescope thing from 3D Land is in there.
Wait, the
Oh yeah, I see it.
The telescope when you play in 3D Land, you want it.
The binoculars.
The binoculars, right?
Yeah,
the binoculars. I mean, binoculars thing. Yeah, it's in there, which is really cool detail.
Yeah, the other thing I would say is that I have a feeling there probably might be events where costumes, like they have like exclusive costumes. I'm not sure like how they'll do it.
Do more costumes.
How they'll implement it. Like let's say if they did, I don't think they'll do crossover costumes, but if they did,
that'd be dope. Holy shit.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because I would love to see just what they have in store as well. But yeah.
Oh wow.
But what's up?
No, like so apparently like RWB got a backpack from the Switch to Experience store.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Really? So that's new because I know for Switch 1 they had like the hat, they had the cookie, they had the pen, you know, the screen cleaner, you know, a bag's like you got a new thing. Like I wonder if that could fit like the Switch 2. That's fine. Like just it seems like very like fun sized enough, right?
How big is a bag?
Hang on, I'll post a copy of it on here.
All right,
copy image. I'll post it to like the open chat so you guys can see.
All right.
Okay.
1 second. Let me take a look.
Okay, there we go.
Also, the charge jump and all the new tricks are going to be very, very interesting to figure out.
Oh, that's a cool
I feel like a
backpack.
lot of people are going to have a field day with that.
That's a good. That's actually a good size. That looks good. Good quality.
That is a good one.
And solid backpack. Very nice.
And going from like what they said. So they said so to quote your thing, Mario Kart World is expansive. Grand Prix racing is pretty similar, but has a rolling start. Rail grounding, carts morph as needed where you are. Use items. So one funny that had knockout mode is basically F-Zero 99 at its sweatiest. that's the craziest thing that they were saying. Yeah. And of course, all the separate outfits are like treated as like as separate characters.
Yes.
And also like they fell off a course and they thought they picked up like with Lakitu. Lakitu didn't pick them up. They just had to like drive off and figure out the way back where they were.
Absolutely.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
So there's points where like you think that it's gonna be like, oh, like I'll just get picked up by Lakitu, but like no, it's entirely the course.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you guys want to add?
I don't know. Like I think like again with the 15-minute direct, I think they told what they really need to tell. We already like we've seen enough from the tours as is with when it comes to footage. Again, like it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there day one, and there's likely more that we'll see as it gets in the hands of people. Like I'm glad they didn't have to like resort to spoiling something to like really get people to buy the game, right? So.
Yeah,
I think that's good in my book. Like they know, like Mario Kart is a system seller. They know that Mario Kart is an enticing, you know, killer app that people will want to go out and buy a Switch 2 for. So it's just a matter of
all right. Well, I have an interesting question then for you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
From a casual person's perspective, do you think this was enough to potentially sell them on an $80 game?
Like I said, or in the beginning of in the beginning of our discussion after the direct, like for some obvious for the casual. I don't know for certain. Like this direct may not be for them, but I don't know for certain. Because I feel like even if like they would, I'm just gonna say this right now, just to be real, just to be frank. They could have added a lot more bigger expansive stuff on here, stuff we haven't actually seen yet. And a lot of casuals are not really going to care because of the fact that like they just want to be able to race. That's it. But they don't know if they could justify the price given everything and all that. So,
and to be fair, honestly, there's no shame in like if they stick to their Switch ones and like if they play for the casuals in this case,
Yeah.
if they stick to Switch One and if they never really got a chance to experience the Mario Kart before, 8 Deluxe is still still fantasy game with
Oh
the
no,
Booster Pass.
8 Deluxe is still a phenomenal game. I'm sure we're still going to play it here and there also.
Yeah.
Right.
And
But like at the end of the day, like World, like if you want to play Mario Kart World, you're gonna have to hop on the next platform.
yes, that said, like for casuals, maybe not, but for hardcores, absolutely.
Yeah.
And hardcores are going to be in no matter what, but there will also.
Right.
But I do think that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be opting for the $500 bundle, which I'm hoping that it's still going to be the price because with how tariffs are.
With tariffs, yeah.
Yeah.
We can only really hope so. But again, like the numbers don't lie. The last couple Mario Kart games have sold astronomically well. You know, especially the console games. Like Mario Kart is what gets people into the door.
Yeah,
really here.
Yeah,
like I think Nintendo again. Nintendo like using Mario Kart as their launch game. Big Zell, like same thing with with doing Zelda for Switch One. You know, that does the work for them, really.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And they're gonna look for Mario Kart to be that everlasting game. You know, that pushes the Switch 2 onwards or to like again. I'm not sure if they're gonna hit like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe numbers again, but again, Mario Kart is still a bona fide seller, and the fact that again they can always build on top of that platform to add more. You know, that's like boost the course past level, but like they know what we've seen so far, and we know what it's capable of.
Now,
right?
the one thing I think that because I feel like the one thing that would have made the whole like direct a lot worse for a lot.
Drago, thanks for calling.
The one thing I think that would have made the direct a lot worse for a lot of people, mainly the people who were already not happy with the price, is that they would have announced DLC here. I'm glad they didn't because I feel like it's.
No, I'm glad they didn't. We already kind of know it's inevitably coming down the line.
It's coming, but it's just today is just not the day for it. And,
not the day for
and
it.
Also, here's the thing: there's like because people keep thinking Nintendo always announces DLC before the game releases. Not always. There's very
really.
Like there's a few exceptions. Smash, at least for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't know about 2, but 3 for sure. And the only other game that they did this for was one of the Fire Emblem games, and that was it. So, yeah. I
Makes sense.
And plus, this was recorded in advance. So if anybody was expecting them to like add more things to this direct, they had another thing coming.
No, again, from what we've seen like on the show floor, like I'm pretty sure the game is like at least like 90% done, as far or it is completely done. But they're trickling out content bit by bit because it's from what we've seen so far, it feels very complete. Like
it definitely does.
Yeah, it's really pretty much complete.
Yeah. The only thing we just don't know is just like obviously the full scale of like what's there for us to play, and again, the only way to play is to be there day one and beyond.
Oh yeah,
we gotta be there for sure. And honestly, I really think that this will be really fun to see. I want to see everything when we get the game. I just need to hopefully get my Switch 2 in order, but that's just gonna be in of itself of everyone trying to get the system, but we'll see. I mean, I want to hope I can get a day one, but if not, then I can just get on the following day or week, so
yeah,
just gotta hope I can get it.
All right, I guess it's like 9:37. I think again we've shut out this direct as much as we can, so I'll go on the table. Pete, I guess what's your final grade or like thoughts about this direct?
Honestly, like I'd say about like a C+ because I think that while there was a decent amount of substantial stuff, I think that there could have been way more than what we expected. I would have liked to have more stuff that they could have had included in this direct, even for 15 minutes. Like there's still a lot of stuff for 15 minutes. I just think that there could have been more that we didn't know already. But it wasn't like a full on recap that like we were thinking it would be. But it could have been worse. And also bonus points for them not saying DLC right now because that's not the time for that. Like I said.
Nice. Epic.
For me, it's gonna be a little bit of just saying that I wish they would have shown a little bit more about online because I think that it would have been nice to see some customization for people to get excited for, to have friends to come over and do stuff. But seeing that the free roaming is a thing that you can do while waiting, which is really nice because it kind of reminds me a little bit like Splatoon 3 when you can wait in the lobby while get things ready before you start the match. So that's like the similar way of how that works, and I'm really excited for that. So and but everything else really pretty good, pretty solid. Wish they would do a little bit more, but not like too crazy. But I'm liking what they showed so far. So my verdict would be it would be sort of like a B minus, right? If I would just go with just solid grade, it would just be a B. It did a good job for what it is. It definitely makes me hyped for the game so far, even though I was hyped for it anyway. So I'm gonna get the game no matter what because I want
Yeah.
to play with you guys and have fun and see what we can do with it. Like we're definitely gonna be thinking about stuff we can do with events and such for having people to play around and even to see how good with playing it in person. To see how local works and everything. So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting this game, obviously. So but yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
All right, Mike.
Pretty much in terms of how I felt about it, this feels like a B minus. I feel like they definitely could have shown more about the customization online, like Epic said, but I feel like they showed enough to just get people excited and to get the imagination running a bit.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen all the gameplay yet, by the way, I highly recommend you don't because legitimately they pretty much showed off all the tracks, it seems, other than
Yeah.
Rainbow Road. Every other track has been basically shown off to some extent.
Right.
So if you can keep yourself in the dark, definitely do that.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed there's no Shine Thief or Bob on Blast or Renegade Roundup for battle modes, but those will come in future updates. I'm not going to be surprised when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, the new trick system looks good. Everything looks good about it. I mean, the mission mode in free roam is pretty much where I'm going to be spending a decent amount of time getting all that good stuff. But yeah, I guess there's an incentive also to go grab the outfits and grab the food and whatnot because that also gives you a speed boost. That's an interesting mechanic.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but basically, I'm in the B minus C plus tier because again, 15 minutes you can work with like as much as you can with that. We've known what we know, but thanks to a lot of the folks who were at these Switch experience stores showing off the footage, Nintendo's like it's not hiding anything really, but like of course they're gonna hold back a couple of details. For what we know so far has been like pretty great in terms of like what they're doing with the game. Plus also what we've learned with this, what they're adding to it. Again, like it's an all around solid purchase. And again, I know people are still stinging over the $80 price, but again, we can only hope that like things stay at a certain level, as time goes on. But also, this is like gonna be like the marquee game that sells the Switch for the first 6 months. So
it is.
They're gonna go with their best foot forward, and this thing's been cooking for God knows how long. So
at least almost a decade potentially.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
if anything. Yeah, really.
Yeah. So I personally think it's gonna be worth the wait because obviously, like with Mario Kart, I know I could easily spend hours and hours wanting to play this and just see how good I am in comparison to other people, and especially playing with you guys and anybody else that we know from different communities. That's what makes Mario Kart worth it to me. Like,
right. And if I can be completely honest, guys, it's been 11 years. I am kind of tired of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I'm ready to move on.
I've been feeling that for the last 5 years. That's why I got emotional during the original trailer.
I was in the line for Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch, when it came out. I've been playing this shit nonstop for the last couple of years. It's practically my most played game on the Switch. I've done many a Kart Fest with Maple. We've done like many, local, failed local multiplayer like games with Switch and Play. All sorts of things here and there. But like at some point, I can't play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for like another 10 years. Like
no.
And Mario Kart Tour isn't gonna do it for me. Like I'm ready to move on from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, same.
Like,
so 100% agreed.
Very agree.
That's the bottom line here. Like I'm ready for a new Mario Kart game. Like I've been ready for so long, And I think Nintendo squeezed that fucking stone fucking dry. Like
No, they definitely did.
And considering like where Mario Kart 8 been, you know, being presented as almost like maybe potentially being the worst selling Mario Kart game because it was on the Wii U, to what almost like 70 million fucking like units sold, whatever.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo has reaped more than enough of the reward for that game, you know, based on like how much they've like added to it. Like we could have never gotten the boost course pass, as far as I'm concerned. It probably was still selling, but they added more to it. They kept going for so long. It's been a very, very long time. Mario Kart World is the next step here. I can't keep playing Mario Kart Deluxe forever. It's a great game. It's phenomenal, but we got to move on.
Yeah.
Well said. That's 100% what I'm thinking.
The one thing I'll say about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is that at least it took a long time for me to even start feeling like I'm tired of it, and that was and that was before the DLC, and then like now it's like, yeah, I'm ready to move on. Whereas like with Mario Kart Wii, I was tired of it like very quickly. So. That says a lot about Mario Kart Wii for me.
Like it says a lot. Like when I'm going back to the older games to get like a feeling again. Like going back to Mario Kart 7, going back to Mario Kart DS. Maybe not Wii, but like again, I have my reservations about that. But still, you know, doing CCGP to just have a feeling of like newness in Mario Kart again, right? Like it's time to move on.
Yeah, it's time to move on.
I agree.
Yeah, I can't like fathom off. I mean, even then for that, yeah.
But the question now is, where will this stack up against like other Mario Kart games? There's only time will tell. Only time will tell with that.
Listen, we have about another 8 years to keep expanding this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man, we got like another 49 days until they comes for us to play this game.
Yep. All right.
Which, by the way, I'm also happy they didn't show off Diddy Kong, because my fucking Diddy Kong racing theory still holds up.
Yeah.
Right. You did bring that up, yeah.
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 No, but yeah, I agree. It's been ages since we've had a new Mario Kart. That's why I got emotional during this. Like, this is the next evolution for Mario Kart, and this is the direction Nintendo needed to go in. So
they definitely needed to go in.
I'm just excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
I am very excited.
I called it when BCP was announced. I'm like, they're not gonna talk about Mario Kart 10 for like 3 years. It's been 3 years.
Yes,
it's
time. 3 years.
I agree.
It's time, guys.
It's time.
It's time.
Yep.
All right.
So that's it.